Hi and welcome to the video. I'm Damon, this is Dame Over, and I can't stop playing with my Johnson. It's a penis joke. And I'm of course talking about the M1941 Johnson, the M obviously standing for Massive, the latest gun to come to the assault class with the summer update in Battlefield 5. It's a semi-auto rifle and frankly it's baller. I had an amazing time playing with this gun. Honestly, it's one of the best things I've ever used in Battlefield 5 and I had so much fun using it yesterday and the day before to level it up. And after getting all the specializations unlocked, it made it even better. So what are those specializations? So I'm going to show you this tree right now. We're going to go to the right for quick aim and then all the way down the left, custom stock, lighten stock and recoil buffer. If you guys have seen any videos where I've shown you the specializations before, you'll know that I prefer to go for accuracy over anything else, and controlling the recoil for me is very, very important, especially with this gun, considering it is one of the slower firing semi-auto rifles. That being said, I didn't really feel like I was at much of a disadvantage. It fires at 257 rounds a minute compared to the Carabin, which I use solely in the semi-auto fire mode, which fires at 300 rounds a minute. And every other semi-auto rifle, apart from the Subslider 1916, actually does fire faster than the Johnson. So statistically, it does match up with lots of the guns, but I couldn't quite put my finger on why I was doing so well with this gun. Of course, the semi-auto rifles are the most powerful weapons to use in Battlefield 5. Most of the fights you're going to get into are going to be at mid-range or roughly around that sort of area, pushing into long most of the time. So as long as you're not rushing into very close quarters where your gun is at limited effectiveness against, let's say, a submachine gun, you're going to come out on top. Now, the time to kill is quick and it is easy to stay on target. But like I said, I'm still unsure exactly why I was having such a good time with the Johnson. And after watching these clips back, I honestly think it's the visible recoil. It's just far more easy to control than some of the other weapons. So doing a little bit of investigating on the internet, I found robenter.com, robenter.com. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, I'll link it in the description if you guys want to check that one out and see all the stats for yourself. But anyway, the damage model is exactly the same as the Subslider 1916 for the Johnson, which gives you a massive 45 damage per shot, up to 50 meters, which means that you only have to hit the enemy 3 times to kill them at that sort of mid-range kind of area. With the exception of extreme long range, you've got a 2-tap headshot if you're able to pick out those enemies that are camping or laying down. But the best part for me is that it's just so meaty. It's a very meaty Johnson. This stuff, it just writes itself. Honestly, getting that 3-tap kill on enemies is extremely satisfying. The sound that the Johnson makes it even more exciting. And even if your aim does go awry, like mine does very often, as you can see in these clips, you've still got 7 more bullets after a full reload to make up for your Johnson being too hard to handle. The Johnson is very quickly becoming a fan favourite. There are so many players grabbing their Johnson and just running into the middle of the battle trying to finish guys off. And if you aren't able to finish someone off with your Johnson, then your teammates can do it for you. Okay, slightly more serious now. So it reloads with 2 stripper clips to give you the 10 rounds total in the gun, and you need to load in both of those separately. So if you are in the middle of a fight and you manage to shoot someone with 3 bullets, it will be faster to reload if you offload 2 more bullets than load in that stripper clip, rather than putting in the rounds all separately. This is something I'm still very much struggling with, so if you guys can get that nailed down, you'll be able to get back into the fight with a reloaded Johnson far quicker than I can. Oh, that didn't go the way I wanted. But anyway, I urge you to pick up your Johnson, wave it around the battlefield, and challenge people to a Johnson off. Seriously though, this gun is amazing. It's my new favorite assault class weapon, so try it out with the specializations I've recommended, and I promise you, you will get way better at Battlefield 5. But that's just my experience with my Johnson. I want to know about your Johnson. How are you dealing with your Johnson in Battlefield 5? What are you doing with it? How many people are you spraying with your Johnson? Make sure you let me know down in the comments below, and here is a very quick thank you to my Dame Operatives, those of you guys supporting the channel through Patreon. All of these guys get a free Johnson handshake. Oh god. Can I keep that? I don't think I can. Yeah, why not? Because they've signed up to support the channel on Patreon. If you also want a free Johnson handshake, visit the link in the description and the pinned comment. I'm filled with so much regret, and it will take you straight to the Patreon page where you can support the channel from as little as $1 a month. Don't forget to hit the like button if you found this useful. If you're new, it'd be great if you could subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button as well so you don't miss out on any new posts. And until next time, that's Dame Over. Penis.